I would say influencers definitely are taking over the modeling world. Like when I was younger, when I was 22, I was a terrorist. Like I literally, I was like an emotional terrorist. I actually have a best friend. He lives in Russia, and every couple of months he takes my account down. No, he's a hacker. I'm just kidding. He's not my best friend. But like,
he's not your best friend.
He'll WhatsApp me before he does it. He's like, I see you posting stuff. And it's like, he's just the weirdest guy ever. And he's taken my account down probably like 10 times, but I always get it back up. So
he's obsessed with you.
He's obsessed. He's my #1 fan.
Welcome back to the Digital Social Hour. I'm your host, Sean Kelly, here with my co-host, Wayne Lewis.
What up, what up?
And our guest today, Elizabeth Marie Chevalier.
Hi.
How's it going?
Good.
How you doing?
I'm good. It's hot in Vegas.
It is.
Where did you come from?
Los Angeles.
Oh, okay.
Yeah.
It's not hot there?
No, it's not. It's actually cold. So yeah.
Interesting.
Yeah,
Because they're not that far away. Like,
Wait, are the cameras on?
yeah.
Okay. Because it's too low.
So for those people that don't know anything about you, could you tell people your story?
Yeah, I'm a Playboy playmate and a cover model. I've been on 12 covers. I still model, kind of, and I do online content. So yeah.
That's a nice way of saying
Only,
it.
am I allowed to say that?
Yeah.
Like only hams.
What's only ham?
Only hams.
Only yams.
Only yams? What's
Yeah.
that?
Well, because you can't say yams.
Oh, for
So
real?
to say like other,
We get shadow banned, yeah.
Oh, okay. Only yams.
Yeah. People
Only
say
yams.
corn.
Oh, okay.
Corn.
Got you.
Do you
Yeah,
do
the
corn
corn.
on there?
I do corn, but not like you know, the full like, you know.
Guy on girls?
Yeah.
Okay.
Yeah.
So what kind of corn is it?
I just solo content. Yeah.
Oh, got you.
Most of the girls are doing nowadays,
Yeah, I feel
and the
like
nurses and the teachers.
She said the nurses and the teachers.
Yeah,
I'd
during
be-
COVID.
I've
Yeah.
been seeing teachers getting their find out and they get
Yeah, they
they
get
get
fired.
fired.
Yeah.
And
But
they
they don't
probably don't care. They're probably making 30,000.
Yeah, exactly. Yeah.
Okay.
How crazy is the money on there? Like, was it day
So
one or did it take a while?
I had it in 2020 and it got taken. I took it down. I made $20,000 in a week.
Jeez.
Yes, and I
Wow.
just relaunched it, and I made $16,000 in a week.
Oh
So.
my
So you
god.
just-
Not
relaunched it
as
when?
much. I just relaunched it. Yeah.
Wow.
Last month.
This pays out what? Every month?
It's kind of like in increments, but yeah.
Wow.
So
That's crazy for a
yeah.
week. If you keep that up, it's
Especially doing something like, I mean, it's no stress. It's no like.
It is stressful. There's
It is?
also another platform I'm on called Text Panther. I can't see the S in front of it, so they call it Text Panther. And they actually have an app, but they don't have it with Apple. They have it like you have to have Test Pilot app, and then you could download that app. And
Oh, okay.
that is, I made $15,000 on that alone. So those together
Whoa.
is like, yeah.
And that was just texting people?
It's video calls, it's phone calls, it's like, I don't really
And
like
it's
it.
really
'cause
you. It's like
It's really
actually-
me. Yeah, it's
Do
really
you ever
me,
get
guys.
annoyed? Like, hey guys.
I have been getting annoyed, and so my
Why?
agent's like, you need to like step it back a bit and like, you know, take breaks because it can be, you know, they have a therapist on there.
Oh wow.
You know, there's some weird guys
Wow.
on there. Yeah.
they just be too demanding on
they're
there.
they're just very strange.
How many minutes do they actually get with you?
So it's like a max. So like it's like 5 minutes, and then if you go over 5 minutes, it's like more. So it's like $100 for 5 minutes, and like if
Whoa.
you do that, like
Yo, I
a
would
couple
do
of-
that.
yeah.
$100 for 5 minutes.
Yes, yeah.
That's
I don't mind
nothing.
getting that.
I know it's nothing, but when you like add it up, and like you don't have
That's
to
a
be
lot,
like,
bro.
No,
What do
no,
you
I'm
mean?
you could just be
No, no.
like in the grocery
What-
store,
no,
and
what-
they're like,
Yeah.
"How are you doing?"
What I'm
like,
saying
oh my
is
god, yeah.
that 5 minutes is nothing for $100, bro. It's been 5 minutes already.
Oh,
Yeah.
time wise.
Yeah, time wise, that's nothing.
that's
That she can get on,
$1,200 an hour,
Yeah, she
dude.
can get on there and for real.
Yeah.
Yeah, that's good money, man.
Yeah.
But you know, I didn't start off doing this. I went to college. I got a degree in biology at LMU. So
Wow, she's
I'm
supposed to be a
also-
doctor.
I'm not a doctor. Biology, I would say, is like probably like the least hard Bachelor of Science degree.
Yeah.
So I actually wanted to be a vet, and that
Okay.
was
Wow.
they don't get paid. They get paid like $70,000 a year, and you have to take the VCAT and the MCAT and the jury.
Yeah, she said
So-
70 grand a year ain't.
These days, it really isn't. Like, I know
to
we're
do,
sounding-
yeah, because like to be a doctor, you just have to take the MCAT, but
Mhm.
to be a vet, you have to do all of those.
Yeah.
You know,
So you really like
requirements.
animals?
I love animals.
Shout out to today's sponsor, HelloFresh, America's #1 meal kit. They do all the shopping and meal planning for you. Ingredients arrive at your doorstep pre-portioned, ready to cook, along with step-by-step recipe cards that are pictured. I used to suck at cooking, but HelloFresh makes it very easy to cook. They also save you money. HelloFresh is cheaper than grocery shopping and 25% less expensive than takeout. If you order food a lot or you grocery shop a lot, HelloFresh is there to save you money and time. I value my time a lot. That's why I'm a fan of HelloFresh. I cook it with my fiance every week. Our favorite meals are the chicken orzo, the salsa verde enchiladas, and they got so many more options for you guys. Check out their site. Let me know your favorite recipes in the comments below. If you want America's #1 meal kit, go to HelloFresh.com/50DSH for 50% off and free shipping. That's HelloFresh.com/50DSH and use code 50DSH for 50% off plus free shipping. Let me know what you guys order in the comments below. Can't wait to see it. Peace.
Animals.
What type of
I
animals?
love animals. All
Dogs?
kinds of animals. I'm a dog lover. Yeah, I have a Frenchie. Her name's Applesauce. And
That's
I
a
have,
sick name.
and then 3 wiener dogs.
3
Oh,
feet
yeah.
dogs?
Dachshunds.
Yeah, and they just like, it's like they're the AT&T bars.
For real?
Yeah, like raising the bar.
Oh, yeah, funny.
Yeah, so that's me.
Wait, that's a big change though. So like, where did that change
Yeah,
start?
where did
Like-
that shift happen?
Well, I started modeling when I was 15. I
Mm.
was actually like modeled for Abercrombie and Fitch, and I'm 5'10", so I was 5'10" then, and I was
Wow.
really skinny and
Mhm.
had no boobs and nothing, and yeah, that's what modeling was back then. That was like 2012,
Mhm.
2012,
Mhm.
Wow.
and so yeah, I modeled full time. I was like doing e-commerce modeling. I did Rip Curl, Forever 21, Foreign
Mhm.
Exchange, all that stuff.
Mhm.
And then around the time, I would say 2018, I got my boobs done, and then they dropped me. So
Why?
Wait, you think that would've
immediately.
helped? You think that would have helped though,
I
right?
think so.
Like, I'm confused.
No.
So it actually hurts.
No, it hurts totally. But I was just tired and I was worn out and I wasn't making any money. And I did it. I did the Entourage. I was in the Entourage movie in 2014.
Oh, you were?
I was the airline stewardess with Tom Brady. You know that scene where drama,
Mhm.
Wow.
like the video or whatever, where he's like, it goes viral.
Mhm.
Damn.
I don't know if I can say, but yeah.
Yeah, no, you
And
good.
so I did a couple of TV shows, just like background, but it was still fun. I got to meet Prince.
Oh, okay.
I was on the New Girl episode with Prince before
Mhm.
he passed away. I've done a lot of I've been on billboards,
Mhm.
music videos. Actually, just shot a music video with Machine Gun Kelly. So
Nice.
I like Machine Gun.
yeah,
Yeah,
I
I
mean,
like
not Machine Gun Kelly, Yellowwolf.
Ah, that's a big difference.
I keep like mixing the
about to
two
say.
up. I actually said that to him. He's like, no, that's not me. So, but yeah, he's like, I haven't worked with him in a while. I'm
Yeah.
like, I remember like a song with them. So yeah,
Yeah.
but yeah, so I've done a lot, and then it changed. I did Playboy, and
Mhm.
then that once you do Playboy,
It's
or
over. Yeah.
it's over.
Yeah, it's over.
Just
Yeah.
it's yeah, and then I guess around 2020 is kind of when it's happened. That's
Mhm.
when I joined on, and as soon as I did it, I immediately regretted it, and so I got off of it. I made 20,000, but like take 20% off. It's not much with taxes. And then
So how was the first Playboy shoot? Was it like a full nude or like? what was that?
no. So I actually shot for Playboy US. It was not full nude. It
Mhm.
was right around the time that his son took over, and they it was not nude anymore.
Oh, okay.
Right.
Yeah, remember that?
Yeah.
I didn't do
Yeah,
so
I
well.
I don't.
Ratings
remember.
went down.
Yeah, I
Yeah.
thought Playboy was still
Yeah.
nude. Yeah.
Well, now Playboy's back to like what it is. Actually,
Yeah.
Playboy's ruined now, I would say, because
Ruined.
it's more just like if you Google online, like Playboy.com,
Mhm.
they're selling like clothes.
Yeah. They did an NFT. I saw.
Yeah.
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 So I don't know what they're doing. They're I
Probably
think it's
licensing
two.
it out to people.
Yeah,
for
there's
sure.
2 guys, gay guys, running it. So
Interesting.
yeah.
So when it comes to the magazine covers, how do they pick who's on the cover? Is it a lot of politics?
No, you just it's really simple. Like I know the CEO of like Playboy, and that's like international, and they pick a girl that they like or has a large following now.
Mhm.
So it used to be like, they would pick like the most beautiful model or like
Mhm.
model-esque looking girl, the best one, and put them on the cover.
Right.
Right.
And now it's just like
The
who
biggest
has the
following.
most influence. Yeah.
Ah, so the looks
That
don't
also
even,
models. Yeah.
The looks
so.
don't matter as much as they used
The
to.
looks do matter.
Mhm.
Like you still have to be tall and like
Mhm.
model-esque, but it's not like I would say influencers definitely are taking over the modeling world. Like, I know girls that are short and really curvy that are like modeling, and I'm like, when I first started modeling, like, they would have never been accepted. Right. So yeah.
We just had that 6'9" girl model.
She was 6'9". She was huge.
6'9"?
Yeah, she was like probably the tallest woman I've ever seen.
I don't even know if like that's allowed. I don't even.
She's actually model. She's Guinness tallest model, right?
Yeah.
She
needs to go in like New York Fashion Week. That's a tall girl.
She should, yeah.
So how's dating for you? How's your DMs looking?
I never look at my DMs.
Yeah, right.
I don't. No, I don't. I have someone actually. They'll go through stuff, but like I have a social media manager and stuff. So yeah, but.
I thought I was talking to
you. No, you were talking to me because I still have control of my account. But I.
So what about the guys that's trying to holler at you in the DMs? You don't ever get to them?
I don't, but I might.
She said, "I'm right."
I feel like you're leaving money on the table.
Shoot your shot.
Well, now she's leaving a husband on the table.
Probably. No, I had an article come out in the Daily Mail that was actually like a PR thing with my agency, and I had millions of DMs from guys. They're like, "I'll date you," because it said that you're too beautiful. It was supposed to be like a really crazy like headline to like piss people off, you know?
Yeah.
And I had a lot of hate comments, just like when I did Fresh and Fit.
Why did you have a lot of hate comments from Fresh and Fit?
Oh, because I wore the most like revealing dress probably they've ever had on the show, and I was like, because you know what, I totally get what they're like pushing, and I totally understand, because I feel like it's just I'm 29, and when I was like 15 or 16, like I don't feel like there was such a divide between boys and girls like there is
so
now.
Much of a divide. I feel like men and women down there hate each other now. It's weird.
Or they hate. They're like hate men. It's like, well, that's what I would say. Because I look on TikTok, I'm like, oh my god, I have to turn it off. So I understand like what they're saying. They're like, hey, like a lot of these guys are like offing themselves, or like they're alone, and I totally get like their whole movement. But maybe just like be more nicer. You know.
Wow. So they actually changed their.
So are you dating currently?
Yeah, I have. I'm in a serious relationship. My boyfriend, he owns one of the biggest toy distributors in the United States of America. So they toy distributors. So he does like lube products, toys. Yeah, he makes millions of dollars.
Nice.
There's a lot of money there. So he's really he doesn't care. But I mean, I think I found my kettle, I found my person. But I would say the majority of girls that do this, it's very hard, and it was very hard before I met.
Why though? Why do you think it's hard? It's hard for men to accept that you're being exposed.
I totally understand why. Like I grew up very religious, so I understand like that whole like being conservative and like and that's only for the person like or your special someone. So I get that. So I would say, I guess it just all depends, Yeah. It's case by case. And like, I like when I watch like TikToks and they're saying like giving advice when every person is different, every experience is different. So you just go with it. Like I met Tony at a party, and like, I would never date a guy that I met at a party, probably meet him like at the grocery store. He doesn't know who I am, but that doesn't happen nowadays.
So what was it about him that you like? I like him.
I love that he didn't judge me. He didn't judge anything about me, or and he was very kind. All the people in the past that I've dated, they're not terrible, that they weren't kind to me, and it made me feel very insecure. And he doesn't do that at all. So that's what I would say. If you're a guy, just be nice. That's all.
I think it works both ways too. Some women can be very, very.
Some women can be very mean. Yeah. I can be mean.
Some women don't.
I'm just kidding.
Some women don't like nice guys either, right?
Yeah, you gotta have a balance. I think you gotta be kind of, like I said, as much nice.
Yeah, you don't have to be like super nice. Like, oh, I would do anything for you.
Yeah,
but
that's
like,
a turn off, right?
Yeah. Well, yeah.
It's a certain women.
Every girl is different. I'm not like I think it's also when you get older. Like I'm 29. When I was younger, when I was 22, I was a terrorist. Like I literally, I was like an emotional terrorist.
You were that toxic relationship. It was
very toxic.
Why?
Yes. I just was very insecure. I think it's like, I also see a lot of guys, they're like, oh, like if you're young, like maybe like date maybe 5, 10, don't go like 20 years apart. I dated guys that were 20 years older than me. Peter Berg is one of them. That's online. I can say that. And he was 20 years older than me. And that was very toxic because why are you with someone who's like, what do you have in common with me? Tony's 17, but he's also very like well versed and like he doesn't judge me. So I don't know. It just depends, you know.
He understands you.
He understands me, yeah. But I don't know. All this advice on dating that I've seen online, it doesn't work like that. It just happens. Sometimes it just happens. Yeah. Like I remember I had an ex-fiance and we didn't work out because he was really busy and just there was so much distance and things just didn't pan out that way. But I would say that was a successful relationship. It was 5 years. 5 years is a long time nowadays. And it just happened. I met him at a dinner with my girlfriends and in Malibu. And I did not want him to come to the dinner because it was just a girls' dinner. And she's like, oh, no, he's paying for it. I'm like, okay, fine. And I ended up sitting next to him and I was not nice to him. But then once we had conversation, it was just like immediately, you know, like when you know, that's what I say. That's a saying. That's so interesting. Yeah. So I can't explain it, but you will feel it when you know. And then you just go with it. Don't be afraid. Just take it and run with it. So, yeah.
Have you ever had a relationship where he cheated on you?
Yeah.
Yeah. Of course.
Probably every single one.
Whoa.
Yeah.
That's crazy.
Yeah.
But I don't think that's a bad thing.
What?
No, it just.
No, I don't think she said every guy. So, okay. So now let's say if she was like negative about it. So like, no, I'm going to leave every guy that cheated on me. She just said every guy she ever dated cheated on her. So you're going to run into
Oh, yeah. No, I stayed with them too.
And you were supposed to. So how did you handle that?
Well, usually the cheating happened in the beginning. So I was just like my ex-fiance. He cheated in the beginning and maybe I was talking to other people. But I don't know, the act of having sex with someone is kind of like a very sacred thing for me. Aside from just like me, whatever, being with myself online, but like when I'm with a man, like it has to be like a connection for me. But I feel like for men sometimes it's kind of just easier. Sometimes. And then when you do fall in love with someone and you're a guy, I think that it's much different and then it's very hard to cheat. But it takes a while to fall in love. So, you know, I excused a lot of the like cheating in the beginning and past relationships, but
Wow.
Yeah, and when you're like in love, then it's like, well, then
do you
that's
feel like
messed up.
what you're doing now is like micro cheating?
Maybe that might be micro cheating.
Yeah, that is.
It totally is.
Exactly what
it's totally micro cheating, but you know, he was in like a open marriage before me, so.
So like I said, he understands it.
Yes, but we're not open. So he's actually.
Like, no, I can do micro. You can't do micro.
No. I guess we're just neither of us are very jealous people. Gotcha. So yeah.
You laid out the terms and you both agreed.
Yeah.
The system, it works for them.
I also think like the most important thing is like if you're going to have a serious relationship with someone or marry them, they have to be your best friend.
First, absolutely.
Because you can't break your best friend's heart.
No.
So,
you treat your best friends different.
Yeah, exactly.
People be best friends with each other 10, 20, 30 years, bro. You had the same best friend.
Right. It's hard to break.
Yep.
Yeah, it's hard to break that bond. So
Yeah.
I think that's important. So I think friendship is...
Exactly.
Yeah. How often do you guys, like, laugh?
All the time.
For real?
Yeah.
So you guys are, like, just... Really
we were good, yeah.
That's good.
Cool,
so you guys have any fun questions for me?
Why did you get suspended on Twitter?
Oh my God. How'd you know? I got suspended on Twitter because I was posting explicit content. But you can't post it. I know, that's why I'm confused. Yeah. And then I tried to get it back and it just didn't come back. So even my like agency tried to get it back. And
wow.
Is that the same for IG too?
No, IG is so fun. So I actually have a best friend. He lives in Russia. And every couple of months he takes my account down. So yeah.
Wait, he takes it down?
He's a hacker.
What did you do to him?
He's my best friend.
No, so he does it on purpose.
No, yeah, he does it on purpose. So no, he's a hacker. I'm just kidding. He's not my best friend. But like,
he's not your best friend.
He'll WhatsApp me before he does it. He's like, I see you posting stuff. And it's like, he's just the weirdest guy ever. And he's taken my account down probably like 10 times, but I always get it back up. So
he's obsessed with you.
He's obsessed. He's my #1 fan.
Wow, for real?
Yeah.
So he loves and hates you so much.
Yeah, no, he's my #1 fan.
He wants you all to himself, probably.
Yeah, he wants me all to himself.
Yeah.
So, but yeah, the first time it was taken down, I actually did pay $5,000 to get it back.
Yeah, that's
so
how much about
yeah, but so
Could you date a guy that made less money than you?
I could, yeah.
Really?
Yeah. I definitely could.
It wouldn't
And
matter.
I have.
Yeah, you have?
Yeah, I have. Yeah. I don't think it matters. I mean, if you make your own money, I make my own money. So, but I do notice that when I date guys who are very wealthy, like extremely wealthy, they're very difficult people to deal with. They're like children, you know, because they feel like, I don't know, they feel like they just deserve like, I don't know, but they're just, stay away from like extremely wealthy men.
Do extremely wealthy men have bad?
No, they don't. They just, I feel like a lot of like CEO or like power types, they do have a bit of like narcissistic tendencies. So they like lack the ability to, you know, have empathy, you know, emotionally.
I can see that.
Yeah. So I don't think they're bad people. They're just like, you know.
For themselves.
Yeah, for themselves.
Why do you think a lot of successful women struggle dating wise? I see a lot of articles about this.
Oh my God. Well, I would say, I see this all the time that they struggle with dating. And I'm going to say something. So my mom makes a lot of money and she works, you know, I don't want to say what she does, but she works and makes a lot of money, and she
I'll date her.
You didn't even see her.
Yeah, and my dad, I think he felt emasculated is what he said. And I think a lot of men who, this isn't all men, but you know, some men who just don't have it's not even about money, it's just having your own like, gosh, the words are leaving my
Just like a provider feeling.
Yeah, no, like you have your own thing going on.
Duty, like,
whether it's like you're a personal trainer or you're like, you know, you just have to have your own thing going on instead of like just being like consumed by the fact that your partner who's female is making more than you, and you're just like, oh my God, like I can't do this. So a lot of guys, they will cheat on you to make themselves better. It's an ego thing. So like if you're with a successful woman and you know, you're insecure or, you know, or you just need men need their ego, like a little bit, you know, they have to have their ego.
You got to stroke it a little bit.
Yeah, of course. And then that's not a bad thing. Everybody has an ego, big or small. And so I would say that men just feel like their ego's getting crushed when the woman is more of the provider in the relationship. And I feel like, especially women, maybe they need to be a little bit more like submissive in other ways because they're so dominant in the relationship, like financially. So yeah, that would even it out. Huh? I'm extremely submissive. Yeah.
Oh, okay.
Yeah. in the relationship and in the bedroom, but I'm not submissive around like my friends or my girlfriends or guy friends. Yeah.
Okay.
So I'm very like dominant alpha around them. But when I'm in like a relationship, like a love relationship, I'm very submissive.
That's cool.
Yeah.
You got any crazy party stories at the Playboy Mansion?
No, because the Playboy Mansion wasn't like really like popping off when I was doing Playboy, like 27. It was okay, but it wasn't like back in the day.
That was more recent, right? 2017.
Yeah. 2017. Like, I would say there's just crazy parties in LA in general.
Yeah. Have you ever had to sign a waiver before you enter an LA party?
NDAs.
Yeah, I've signed NDAs before. I would say going back to the party thing, the craziest parties I've ever been to were in Ibiza. You gotta go there.
How was that?
Crazy.
Like what's crazy?
It's like a euphoric experience. Like you go there and it's in Spain, like an island off of the coast of Spain.
Yeah.
And everyone's just rolling out of their mind, and it's like day and night. So like that's where Club Space came from Ibiza. So like you'll start partying at like I don't know, like 9 p.m. at night until like 9 or 10 the next morning. Like and you're just going on.
But how do you stay up that late?
Yeah, I can't do that.
Because you're on like just continuously, yeah.
On drugs.
And everyone's just like vibing, and it's such a like, and it's all villas, so like it's villa to villa, and like it's just crazy.
It's outdoors.
It's all outdoors. It's beautiful.
Yeah,
so
that's my vibe. I like partying outdoors.
Yeah.
I wonder how that come down is though. Like
it's got to be nuts.
Yeah.
Yeah.
She doesn't remember.
yeah.
That's gotta be insane though, right?
Yeah. No, it's fun. You guys have to check that
Mike
out.
Posner made a whole song about it.
Yeah.
I took a pill in Ibiza.
Yeah.
No.
That's crazy.
I never knew what he meant until now, but yeah, that's
You
crazy.
have the same vibe in like Mykonos or yeah.
Where's your favorite place that you've been to?
I would say the Maldives.
The Maldives.
It's insane.
Heard good things about it.
Yeah.
We gotta head out there, Wayne.
Gorgeous.
Who are some of your celebrity crushes that you actually was like, yeah, I'd hit that?
Oh yeah. I would say maybe Alexander Skarsgård. He's just like very.
Who's that?
Never heard of him.
Yeah.
He just gives off like very like intense vibes. He's an actor. I don't know what he's been in, but he's been in movies.
Okay.
So.
Is that it? That's the only one? No athletes. No.
I mean, I'm attracted to all kinds of people, but I don't like idolize anybody. Like, yeah, no.
What would you say when you look for in a guy? Like, what comes to mind? Like, is it looks first?
I would say probably integrity. You know, like just it's.
But how would you know off back if he has integrity or not?
I would say just like how he carries himself, or like just how he deals with things or people, or. I also like someone who's just kind of have like dad vibes, like, you know, like takes care of things, and like I'm like, oh, I forgot my hairbrush or my wallet or whatever, he's got it, like, you know, just someone who's just like always like there. This is so shallow, but yeah, integrity. I would also say
sense of humor. Does that matter?
Sometimes, yeah. I'm just goofy too, like in general, so it's easy to laugh at me. But I would say integrity. What I look for in a guy is integrity, kindness, and empathy. So that's it.
So no looks.
No, I've dated. I mean, my ex-fiance was not a looker. He was also shorter than me. I'm 5'10". He was 5'7".
Whoa.
Yeah, he used like people would stop him and said that he looked like Prince Harry, but then he started to not look like Prince Harry anymore. He started to.
I don't know if that's a
lose
compliment.
his hair. Yeah.
So what are you working on next, and where can people find you?
Oh, what am I working on next? Well, there's an article coming out today on the Daily Mail. So look out for that.
What's it? This gonna be interesting?
It's just as crazy as the last one. It says like online dominatrix, you know, yeah, like tortures men online. Oh yeah.
Have you ever done dominatrix before?
Maybe.
That's a yes.
Not on the record. But yeah, so that's what's coming out today. So that should be fun. I'm probably gonna get a lot of hate messages like the last articles.
That's perfect.
Yeah, that's what I want.
So you like hate? You embrace it?
I embrace it, yeah, because you know, why not? Good press, bad press, still press.
Right.
So it doesn't get to you mentally. Like some people get hate and they just shut down.
I guess I'm just good at like compartmentalizing. You know, you have to be like, especially if you're like in the entertainment world, like. Whether it's like in the adult industry or not, you just have to be able to do that and keep persevering, because you can't like, you know, in the beginning I was very, but not now.
Where can people find you?
You can find me on Instagram at Marie Chev or Only Hams.
Only Hams.
Only Hams.
There we go, Wayne.
Yes.
Thank you guys for watching Digital Social Hour.
Thanks for tuning in. See you guys.
Peace.